Hello Year 4s and welcome to Week 11, Day 1. Today we're going to revise column subtraction of three-digit numbers. Look at the three sums here. 543 take away 367, 337 take away 128, and 481 take away 236. Which do you think will have the biggest answer and which will have the smallest answer? Have a little think, pause the tape, work out your pause the video, have a little think, and say your answer out loud to the screen. Press play when you're ready. We can round the numbers to the nearest hundred to help decide. 500 take away 400 is 100. 300 take away 100 is 200. And 500 take away 200 is 300. See, we've rounded 543 to 500, 367 to 400. We've rounded this one down and this one down. We've rounded this up and this down. We can round to the nearest 10 to find more accurate estimates. 543 rounds down to 540. 367 rounds up to 370, giving an answer of 170. 340 take away 130 is 210. 480 take away 240 is 240. Did you get it right? Did you see which one had the biggest answer? It would be the bottom one. And which had the smallest? It's the top one. Let's try both expanded and compact subtractions. We're going to first of all look at the expanded method. Let's look at this example on the expanded. 859 take away 472. First, let's expand the numbers. Now let's do 9 take away 2. 50 take away 70. You can't do that, so we have to go to 800. And we have to transfer it across. 800 becomes 700, putting the 100 into the tens, and that becomes 150. 150 take away 70 is 80, and 700 take away 400 is 300. Now we put the number back together, and we have 387. Now we're going to look at this for 367 take away from 543. Here's the expanded and here's the contracted method. Compact. Now we're going to try both the expanded and the compact column subtraction to subtract 367 from 543. Here's the expanded method and here's the compact method. In the expanded method, you can't take 7 away from 3, so we have to go to the tens column and move a 10 across to make 3 13, and 40 becomes 30. Now we can do the subtraction. 13 take away 7 is 6. We cannot take 60 away from 30, so we have to go to the hundreds column and move 100 across into the tens. So 500 becomes 400 and 30 becomes 130. Now we can subtract 60 from 130. We have 70, and 400 take away 300 is 100. Now let's look at it on the compact method. We go to the tens column and we take 1 10 away from 4 tens and we bring the 1 10 into the units column to make 13 and combine it with the 3 units. 1 10 and 3 units makes 13. That leaves us with 3 tens left. I cannot take 6 tens away from 3 tens, so I need to go to the hundreds column. I take 100 away from 500, leaving that with 4, and I move it into the tens column. 103 tens, that's 130. Take away is 13 tens. Take away 6 tens, leaves us with 7 tens. And now 400s, take away 300s, leaves us with 100. And that's 176. In this method, I have to add 100, add 70, add 6, or I just have to put it back together, and that gives us 176. In this model, we've got the answer straight away, and we don't have to recombine it. Okay, let's revise column subtraction of 3-digit numbers. Calculate the exact answers to the other 2 subtractions in your maths books, then compare them with your estimates. So going back to the first question, we made an estimate. Here's the estimates. Now let's work out the actual answers for the last 2 questions. Pause the video while you work that out and then press play again to check your answers. Did you get it right? Well done. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Top bananas. Bendy, bendy in the middle. Well done. Great work. Now you can go back to your books, back to the work that we've got set for today, and do a brilliant job. Well done. Remember, in today's practice exercises, try estimating before calculating the exact answer. You can do that by rounding up or down to the nearest 10 or to the nearest 100. Now go back to your work and do your best.